Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. Today we're talking about the newest investments in the ARK Ventures Fund, which is a brand new venture capital fund just launched by the one and only Kathy Woods from ARK Ventures. Now, this is not being run by ARK Ventures alone, but it's being run by ARK Ventures along with the Titan application or the Titan investment application. And one of the biggest, or if not one of the biggest thing that they're looking at, the biggest investment so far, meaning biggest that people know about, is Epic Games. And what's really cool is Epic Games falls into an interesting mid space in the venture space because venture capital is generally a game of business to consumer or business to business. Epic Games serves both. So let's talk about Epic Games, what they do. And again, this is something you may have heard of before. So, Epic Games. Epic Games is a video game and software company that develops and publishes its own video games and offers a game engine technology to other developers. The company's game engine, the Unreal Engine, which is used in a lot of video games, the Unreal Engine powers proprietary games such as Fortnite and Rocket League, which they own, and it has third-party games such as PlayerUnknown Battleground and Gears of War. So has ARK Venture has access to Epic Games through an SPV or a special purpose vehicle. It entitles entities to create one specific purpose in ventures. An SPV is used to pool money from a group of investors. So they're not investing directly. You're kind of investing it with a group of people, with ARK Ventures and with Titan and with everyone like that. But let's go ahead and let's dig into Epic Games and what we can find out on Epic Games. Again, you can find out about these companies on either the Titan app or on ark-ventures.com. But Epic Games, so what I like to do is I like to use this little thing called Crunchbase. EPIC. Epic Games. So we can see in Crunchbase that this company has already gotten a boatload of funding. They're sitting at $6.4 billion in funding and are still a private company. Now, companies go public, companies go private all the time, but what's interesting is this is out of the first five, this is really the only of ARK Ventures' first five investments that is both a B2C, a business to consumer, with Fortnite and what's the other game? I'm not a gamer. Fortnite and Rocket League, as well as having a B2B, so having their software used by other businesses. And you can see what's unique here is this company owns a lot of companies. So what they've been doing is they've been doing a lot of taking this money that's been coming in and doing what's called an acquire. So they've been hiring people via acquisitions. And some of you may know some of these acquisitions right here. Let's see. Bandcamp, I've heard of before. And these are mainly all game companies. So we can look at all these game companies. If you've ever heard of any of these game companies before, I'm going to, because this is not information you can get for free. You do have to subscribe to Crunchbase to get this. I'm a Crunchbase subscriber, so we can take a look. We can see all the different things that they've acquired right there. And if we're looking at the financials, we want to take a look at all the different rounds that they've had. So they've had 6.4 billion. So this is money raised in venture. They've raised 6.4 billion at a bunch of different valuations. So you can see secondary market, Epic Games, venture round, Epic Game, secondary market, seed round. So in the seed round, when they started, Disney. I didn't know Disney was involved here. So, if you want to talk about a company that's, too big to fail, you've got Disney involved here no matter how you feel about it with all the stuff that's happened in the last few years with Disney. It's actually kind of an interesting one to kind of be in bed per se as an investor with Disney, I think is an interesting thing. So let's take a look. This is another funding round here. Lightspeed Ventures, a big venture capital partner. And you can see if you look, Lightspeed has had a lot of exits, and exits are when companies successfully get acquired by other companies or go public. So Lightspeed's actually a really big venture company. So we're just kind of taking a look because you always want to see who you're in good company with. So Lightspeed invested more. T. Rowe Price. T. Rowe Price also invested in another of these five companies here that are the first ones. Fidelity. So we've got some real serious money here. Let's take a look at a big round here. So T. Rowe Price again. Park West Asset Management. So a lot of companies. Now, the important thing is in venture, it's very rare for normal people to get into these venture worlds, this venture place. Now, I will say in the past, Epic Games did have an issue. An Epic Games issue in the past was their founder and CEO had a little uh, sexual harassment problem. We'll put it like that. A little HR issue and got forced out. So they do have a new CEO and usually probably a good direction. They've got a good team. Tim Sweeney was the one that had some issues in the past. If we take a look, again, monthly visit growth doesn't really mean much, but we can check where we've got visitors. We've got an increase in visitors from Germany. So you can see an increase in visitors from Germany, and you can see their monthly visits, 148,000, likely one of the highest monthly visits in the venture space of sorts. 150 million, not thousand, 150 million visitors. And why those visitors are probably generally visiting this website is to download Fortnite or any of these other. So I just went to store.epicgames.com and we can get all that information. Store is not really what I want, but you can see they've got all of these different things in their store from both themselves and from partners. So it's a business to consumer, meaning selling to the end consumer, and business to business, meaning selling to the business. Let me see if I can just get to Epic Games. I just want to go to their corporate website. Nope. Interesting. Let's try this. Okay. Epic Games. There we go. That was weird. See, they are so direct to consumer that you can't even get to their website easily. You got to Google it. So yes, so they are direct to consumer with their games, and they also have a video game engine called the Unreal Engine. They are the owner of this. It's the world's most open and advanced real-time creation tool, used for video games, used for machine learning, used for a lot of different things like that. So really interesting. Again, you've probably heard of Epic Games before, but what I like to do, I like to see if I can find jobs. Now, you might say, why would I want to see jobs? Because I want to see that the company is still growing, especially in this environment of, raised inflation, raised interest rates, everything like that. Because if you're raising money, you got to be raising money for a reason. And they got 485 open jobs, and it is mostly a full stack software company. So as a full stack software company, looks healthy, looks like they're hiring, looks like they've got open jobs. I mean, each of these jobs are probably hundreds of thousands of dollars a piece, so that's why you got to rate a year. Hundreds of thousands of dollars per piece per year. You've got that you're charging there. You can go to news, you can see all the news about Epic, and you can see Epic is all over the place. I like Epic Games. Epic Games is a great addition to the ARK Venture Fund. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, and again, I think Epic Games is a great addition to the ARK Venture Fund, and with Titan Invest. It is a bit late in the game, and being a bit late in the game, you have a lot less chance of losing your whole investment, but you're not going to make as much because it's later in the game. So if it goes public, or if they exit, or if someone like Microsoft or someone like that buys it, you'll make a small multiple on your money. But this is not in the venture field where you're looking at making hundreds and hundreds of times your money. But the cool thing is, I think there's others in the fund that are. This is Richard from No Pants Profits saying that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your shirt. Follow along to learn more about the other companies in the ARK Venture Fund.